when you do burlesque, are there like tried and true things
I think
that
there
you
are
have
rules.
to do
I think
to
there are
be categorized
rules.
as burlesque?
Well, also, I feel like there are rules because you don't want to necessarily be crass, right? Because it's burlesque. I mean, it's like classy.
No, I'm crass.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
When you're
I'm
friends,
crass
you
as
can do
hell.
whatever. There's
Yeah.
no rules.
No, I call myself, I don't know if I can say this, I call myself Orlando's resident shitpost burlesque dancer. I do
You
like...
can't say that, but it's fine.
Oh,
Don't worry
sorry,
about it.
that's
We're
it.
good.
We'll
we're
get the
good.
one.
You're
I was
good.
waiting for something worse.
Yeah, you're
No,
good. Yeah,
that's
that
it.
wasn't that bad.
So yeah, I like, I do dumb routines all the time inspired by characters that you don't want to see strip. I'm doing Randy Marsh at the end of the month. Like, I'm all over the place. So it's not, the dancing is inherently sexual because it's burlesque.
Okay.
We have the most incredibly talented, beautiful dancers, but it's funny at its core. We are here to make people laugh.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Awesome. Well, Savannah, thanks so much for talking to us and taking the time to do this interview, and we hope to talk to you again soon.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast.
Thanks, Savannah. See ya. All right, just me and Sam here in the office now.
And now you know about the machine.
Oh, you're still there. I'm
She's
sorry.
still there.
Oh, sorry,
Keep
Savannah.
it in.
Daniel had to leave to a doctor's appointment.
Old man had to go to his doctor's appointment.
And then I don't know how to turn any of the equipment off, so I think it'll just end on itself.
No, we got to end the call.
Sorry about that. Yeah, he's the one that knows how to do all the technology.
To start, press any key. Where's the any key?
I'm just the goofus. So
Gosh.
Sam's going over there, so sorry about that.
That's
It's very
Thank you guys
very
so much
embarrassing.
for
I'm
having
supposed to be a
me.
professional here. No problem. See ya. I still don't know how to turn it off. So it was, sorry. Oh, there it is. All right. So this is the first time in show history that it's just me and
Should
Sam.
we just sit here in silence like we do in the office?
And now we'll
Our
replicate.
natural state.
Yeah. It's weird. Now
We
I
don't
feel
have
like,
that chirping going on all
What
the time.
the-
You think he's going to go back and listen to see what we say about him? He will, right?
Oh yeah. He'll be like, "What happened at the end?"
He'll be like, oh, nothing. We just.
But then he sees that it went poorly because I didn't know how to turn it off, and then he's like, "Yeah, always my job is safe." Even though his job is safe, he's a half owner of the company, so his job's always safe. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? Do you want to keep going, or maybe do some? We can't do any
Can't do
voicemail.
voicemails.
What?
I don't even know where his voicemails are.
Let's talk about this machine you got at home. Well, actually, let's not talk about that.
No,
With me and
no.
you in the office by
No.
ourselves,
Mm-mm.
without any other.
Supervision.
Yeah. All right, then I'll be sitting in court again. All right. Well, bye.
Well said, well spoken.
I don't know how to turn Twitch off.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Is Twitch still watching us?
Yes.
All right. Now I'm gonna sit in the chair. I'll figure
Let's
this out.
let's see Tom try and figure out how to
I'll figure this out.
turn
here.
the chat off.
I was at one time a producer of a radio show.
Yeah, I used to run a board.
I don't know if you knew this.
How'd that go?
I was a head producer for the Monsters of the Morning.
Number 6! Primal Scream is what Bubba's belt buckle does every time he lifts up his Duke belly.
And I sat there with all the buttons and the sliders, and then I did the commercials and did all that. I turned on the mics. I kept the levels correct. I know what I'm doing here. All right, here we go. Let's see here.
Oh, the chat is loving this.
All right, so first I gotta go to the Twitch control board, and then there's a pencil, what looks like a parachute.
A parachute?
Yeah, there's like a parachute, a star. I can't look at the goddamn, his trackpad doesn't even work. Oh, there
Yeah, it was moving around.
Oh, okay, you gotta hold it. Oh God. What did I cook? The star?
Don't
the
click out
suitcase?
of logic, whatever you do.
No, I'm not. Hold on. Oh, first we stopped the recording. Why? Look at it. This shit's going crazy. Look, it's doing it itself.
Wait, is he?
Is Daniel doing this? And then
Version.
how you would take fusion energy and turn it into regular energy? Is it like nuclear? You just should turn steam?
Yeah.
I like it always goes down to steam.
I love
What is
steam.
it? Steam?
I'm a
Where's-
huge steam man.
It's all
I could tell.
steam.
Fusion is when atoms come together, right? Nuclear energy, as we have it, is when atoms are torn apart. And so that's pretty easy to understand. A bunch of atoms.
We are live.
About
now.
16 minutes.
People can hear you now. Just letting you know that, because I don't like to scare people. All right, there's your camera, and then let me see here. I got your microphone. Yours, you just want to get about that close to it when you talk. So yeah, you can scoot it back. But yeah, about an inch off is typically real good. And then who's going to be doing the majority of the talking?
Testing. Definitely Marcus.
Dan and Marcus, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
You know, this can go into. I've been thinking about doing some traditional dad things recently.
You gonna join a Lions Club?
Because I was like, man, I don't really do any traditional.
Dad hobbies.
Well, start with kissing your
Dad.
wife.
Yeah.
Hey, shots fired.
Not all dads do
Shots
that.
fired.
Yeah.
Loveless marriage. Got to get the energy level higher in
I
here.
don't think I ever saw my parents kiss.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is a good. This is the warm up. We have
Well,
to warm
you've
up
been
a
married
little
for
bit.
so long.
warm up.
Marcus has
no-
a nice smile.
No time for
bullshit.
kissing.
No bullshit. He's got a good smile. I'm gonna
Thank
put him
you.
on the camera so everybody can see him. Look at that. Oh wait, wrong camera. That's Dan.
But you know, like,
Uh-oh.
I have a smile for radio.
I
Is that what you're saying?
screwed it up. No, I have a smile for radio. Hold on. See the couch cam. There he is. There's Marcus.
I get invited to this like poker game full of dads. You know what I'm saying? The
Well,
the
that's not
quintessential
traditional dad stuff. What
Yeah,
do
but-
you want to do stuff like Fred Flintstone?
Dan Connor.
Yeah, poker night, yeah.
That's all he did.
Dan Connor cheated on Roseanne.
Well,
That was way later.
Yeah, cheated on Roseanne.
Well, she's an
And
old
she got a
bitch.
raw deal. She got a raw deal. She got run out on a rail, and I don't think it's fair. I don't care. I could care less about her.
Anyway,
All right.
and I don't go to the poker night just because I'm like, I always push it off. I'm like, I'll go next week, and then it's like, also,
Yeah, I said something I got to apologize for. I said that somebody got a raw deal. I am too lazy to care about anybody's deal. Don't care about your deal or how raw it is. And if you got a raw one, don't care.
and
None of my business.
And then also, this goes into what we're going to talk about is the softball. I know your dad was.
He was a softball guy.
Yeah, softball guy.
Tiny green shorts
and
bike. Two-button snap on the top.
The coach shorts.
Yeah, the coach shorts. Two-button
yeah.
snap on the top. I don't even know if there was a zipper in there. I never saw him take them on and off. They were always either on or off, And then he wore the white socks all the way on the calves.
Yeah.
And he wore the white V-neck, yellow-stained Hanes tucked into his bikes. V-neck, so you can see the chest hair. Necklace, Rolex.
While you're playing.
Rolex on, green, gold, not president. He had a two-tone.
Oh.
He had to have a two-tone. Didn't have enough money for presidential. Green hat that was made by the hat store in downtown DeLand called Special Tees. The letter T. T''S for T-shirts. Green trucker hat. Green on white front. Big green D on it.
That's a vivid memory.
For DeLand. For DeLand softball.
We're not
okay,
we're not quite that serious on Sundays.
Yeah, he had that mustache, cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, your dad had
Salem
a.
ultralights rolled up. Salem ultralights.
Nice.
When you said big green D, I
Big green dick. Yeah.
immediately
Huge,
thought it was like.
yeah, infected cock. Yeah. Good job, Tom. Way to go. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Chat room says Sam looks serious today. I don't think so. It's the glasses.
Is it the
Yeah,
glasses?
It's the glasses.
Oh yeah.
All right, would you like to begin? And where's this going?
Wednesday
4.
Wednesday 4.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. We've got a couple guests
Yeah, man.
in studio. And we don't do this too often where we actually hyper-local promote something within our community that we actually work in.
Yeah, we're so big that iHeart Media normally has us doing the big things. You know, we do Golden Globes, we do the Grammys. You know,
iHeart Media. I haven't talked to them in months.
Live from Dubai. You know, but we're on iHeart Media. You don't like the yes and with me anymore. He doesn't like the play.
Well,
like I start like creating a world, and he's like, sorry, can't do that. Must be rooted in reality.
Well, you're iHeart Media. I don't care about them.
Yeah, but we do broadcast on iHeart.
Yeah, but they don't care.
Well, they wouldn't have they ever care.
So I don't care.
Okay.
If they don't care, I don't
care. Then we don't care.
Anyway, so I figured we'd promote something hyper-local within Baldwin Park.
Ooh.
Which it's because I don't even think about the fact that we've been working here. We've had a business in Baldwin for over 7 years now.
You don't think about that?
No. Well, not the time.
No.
Yeah, like
we literally ask every time, when did we move in here?
Yeah, because that's
we
how
said that last week.
But I never think about it. Then you answer, and I'm like, no way.
Is it 2016?
Yeah, and then also we've been paying taxes into this community. Yeah. My God, the taxes!
I've been wanting to be part of the Christmas parade.
Yeah.
I want to ride in that. I would have finally upstaged the Full Sail dads. Do you guys know who the Full Sail dads are?
No.
The college Full Sail.
Yeah.
There are some of the instructors over there think they're a big deal. They like to swing their ding dongs around, and the Full Sail dads, because they think they're the big deal, they get an 18-wheeler that can't even fit in the Baldwin streets, a flatbed, and then they put a rock band on there, and then they go down playing. They're playing your classic rock. And
it's all the dads playing.
And it's all the dads playing. Hot-blooded, check it and see. I got a fever. It's 103. And they're rocking through, and they belittle us. They don't like us. Coming to get you, Full Sail dads.
We have Dan and Marcus on the show. How you guys doing?
Thanks for having us, guys.
Yes, thank you so much.
As you know, my intro would lead you to believe Dan and Marcus are here to promote something super hyper local in Baldwin Park.
Exactly. Let's do it.
And it kind of ties in with what Daniel's dad used to like to do, which is play softball.
Yeah, smoke cigarettes and sit on the bleachers.
Which is a quintessential dad hobby, is the softball. Which I feel like I'm missing out on some of this.
Do you even know the rules? Would you even know how to?
No, the rules.
Would you
I
even
know baseball.
Like, I don't think I would. And this is this isn't good for me.
I almost called it girl baseball. By the way.
we could still get you on a team. We can still get you on a team.
When's the last time you swung a bat?
I'm the horror. I didn't grow up playing baseball, so I cannot hit a baseball.
I mean,
or a softball.
I did play a little bit of softball, but I swear to God, I think I was in single digits. I don't think I've and it is something I feel like that you may disagree with me, but just like a man having a tailor, just like a man knowing how to tie a tie, I feel like if you're gonna say I'm a man, you should be able to have somebody underhand pitch a ball at you and you whack it out of the sky.
100%.
I don't think if you can't do that, and I'm not being overly macho, this isn't toxic masculinity, I'm just saying, I believe that if you're going to say, just like what you're saying, I'm a dad, I'm a man, that if I underhand throw a softball at you, you should be able to whack it on out of here. Can you do that, sir?
This may surprise you. I cannot do that. And
I don't know if I can either. I don't think I can.
I know I can't because a while ago I was convinced I could. And then
it's hard, dude. It's hard. I got into baseball.
I was like, this is
I'm a new baseball guy.
Have.
I got into baseball like 3 years ago. If you guys listen to the show, you know that it is a new thing for me to be into baseball, but I really, really like it. And I get into these sports science. I watch these videos on these guys that actually hit the ball, and it's maddening. Yeah. It's crazy what they can do.
Yeah. You can't do it either.
No, I know I can't.
No one can unless they did it as a kid.
I was not saying I could, sir. Not at all.
All right. So, how you guys doing?
Good, man.
Good. So you both could definitely play in this league.
Oh, for sure.
Just for the record.
No,
but I want to sit on the bleachers and smoke cigarettes in tiny shorts.
We can do that too.
Okay,
you can.
That was the
There's a lot of people doing that.
That was the Diddish specialty. You know, they called him shortstop not because of what he played, but because he was stopping on the bleachers smoking cigarettes.
Okay, so let's talk about at Baldwin Park softball. So when did the league start?
Last spring.
Okay, so last spring,
Nice.
and yeah, Dan sent me the little backstory in the league, and it started small, and then it's grown to something really big, right?
Yeah, we've grown. So we started last spring. We had 4 teams, and just kind of didn't have jerseys, didn't have anything, and then in the fall we went to 8 teams, and now this spring we have 13 teams. So and over 200 people.
Yeah, 200, over 200.
Over 200 people.
Yeah.
God.
And so this is co-ed softball. So
that is a lot of weight in line with an inflamed prostate. At halftime, the line is I bet the line is 40 deep on the men's room.
So are there but is it adults only, or is there kids involved?
Adults only.
Okay.
But
Nice.
the kid, the difference between this league and every other softball league is we've made it very family friendly. So, when you say are there kids involved, no, they're not playing, but we have kids running around and watching the games. We have wives.
So
there
the
watching
environment
games.
is okay. It's
Yeah.
not like it is. Look, we're having a good time here.
Yeah.
But all
It's
jokes
not like
aside,
Daniel's dad's old softball league. Like, you don't want to be in the parking lot for joke telling time.
I would
blacked
take a
out.
walk. I would take a walk. When he starts pulling out the little pieces of paper, because old dads used to carry little pieces of paper that were terrible jokes.
Yeah.
Like little slices of paper in their wallet, or anything. They'd be like, "Have you heard this one?" They pull it out. I'd be like, "You have to pull it out? It's a joke paper. It's that sophisticated."
Yeah, and then back in the 70s, you have to leave your gun in the dugout while you swung him because it'd fall in your shorts.
That's a misconception. My father would wear his.
Oh, okay. All right.
He would wear his Cagney and Lacey style.
So, you also are doing an event coming up in April. It's like a home run derby.
Yep.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's so we team up with Baldwin Elementary for charity.
Okay.
And the home run derby that's what we did last year. We're doing it again. We're trying to make it bigger this year. Basically, home run derby not only for the players but anybody in Baldwin can come out.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what's going to be different about this year. It's open to everybody,
and
so
we're
that's
trying.
where we kind of want to push it. We
I'm
want to
gonna
get
get
more and
Chipper
more
Jones
people
to come by.
Yeah, for sure.
Chipper Jones.
I gotta get some.
Hey,
local celebrities.
Hey, Ken
Come on
Griffey
out.
Jr., I know you're in Orlando.
Yeah, right?
If you're listening to this, we'd love for you to come
I
out.
need the baseball guys I grew up with. We need some ringers like Gary Glover and all these guys I grew up with that played for the Blue Jays.
Well, what if there's some Kenny Powers, AAA dad that's
100%.
retired in Baldwin?
He's welcome to come on out.
He's got that big poppy gut. And he just comes out like cacao.
He just
to the moon.
He smokes one into the Baldwin parking lot.
God, it would be so great. I would love that.
He Babe Ruths it. Calls it out.
What does he do? He points over at the truest.
But he takes a couple hard swings to gauge.
Well, he hurts himself too. I mean, he does it. That's the thing about real good baseball dads is they can do it, but then they need some downtime to recover from what they did.
Yes,
There'll be a lot of going to the doctor, stretching out, wearing the brace again.
I like the thing where you bounce the bat off the ground and you do that thing where you half swing and then it
flips around.
flows around.
Yeah.
Then I look at it and then
insane.
I'm like, this man's a wizard.
I'm like, it looks easy. And then I'm like, I need you to try this.
Yeah, it's so hard.
How do you sign up for the home run derby?
So we're gonna basically, we haven't got there yet.
Dan style.
But we're getting there. We're getting there.
Questions ahead of time.
I knew I'd like.
But
I like you, Mark.
No, you could
softball Tom and Dan.
you can email us basically at our email, which is baldwinparksoftball@gmail.com.
Okay, I looked at the short one and he's disorganized like me, and I wanted to hug him. I'm like, oh, come here, come here.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
You got the goods, Marcus.
And the tall one, he's just there to party. Dan's like, I came here because
Quiet
I like
and
playing
stoic.
softball. Also, I'm like,
I'm a giant.
I'm a giant, so when I can hit one far.
When I meet Dan, he knows. I look into his eyes, and you are a nothing to me.
I can also crush beers, which in softball is highly sought after.
Oh,
if you can crush the most beers, it's almost better than playing well, which is amazing.
Home runs and beers.
So, what do you guys hope to? I mean, did you get the uniforms? Like, what are the pieces you're putting together now to kind of make it bigger and better every year?
Well, we've already been playing. We've played a couple of Sunday. Well, we've played one Sunday right now, and then last Sunday was rained out because it was just a washout.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But so we're already in season. than the home run derby. We're really hoping just to raise a ton of money.
Are there
for
team
Baldwin
names
Cares.
for your teams?
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
like,
there-
I sponsor a team, More Electric.
Yep, I sponsor a team too.
Oh, awesome.
We have 13 sponsors now, and they're all local small businesses.
I do like that they're sponsored because they makes it a little more like real.
Yeah,
You know,
and
like-
we have jerseys. They have their logo on their jerseys. So
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
we're legit.
I love
right?
that.
It started out
Yeah.
non-competitive, but it's obviously has gotten
Well,
to where
within
people are
reason,
competitive.
right?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to have
for
any
sure.
fights out there. There's
No,
kids
no,
out
no,
there.
no,
You want
no,
a
no,
family.
yeah.
That was the problem with playing the co-ed soccer when I played with Andrea. Of course, it was a lot younger. We were in our 20s, and we didn't have kids. I mean, the 20-year-olds that go out there and play these co-ed sports, it's wild, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had to get out of that. Like, with my temper, I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah, they get
You know?
aggressive.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get older in
Yeah.
age, you don't want that. You want to mellow out and just have a good time.
And that's what this
Yeah.
is about, man. It's just a good time when you come out there. And of course, we have rules in place where you can't do that kind of stuff. You know,
Sure,
you'll get kicked
yeah.
out of the league if you start fights and stuff like that.
And no
Yeah, yeah.
one wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't one wheel base to base?
We always
well,
some dork
kinda-
riding around
come
out
on.
there. You put that thing.
I don't know.
we're-
We should try that, actually.
We're
Yeah,
doing
I
a
mean,
traditional
everybody is welcome.
style,
Everybody's
but no,
welcome.
traditional style baseball. You walk like Babe Ruth walked.
So, do you need to know how to play softball at all?
I mean, you know, probably just the general idea of the game, but I think anybody can get out there and play. I really do.
Yeah, we have everybody from, hey, what glove do I need to buy?
Yeah.
Like literally, like have never played, to people that have played in college.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a very wide range.
So you're thinking of doing this, huh?
Well,
It's gonna be
there's
your
Tom and
gateway.
Dan team. Let's go. Sponsor
Yes,
team, guys.
yes.
a couple things.
What position do you want to play? Because it's not just hitting. You have to play in the outfield or have a.
We
you
need
know-
we need a third baseman on our team. So
Oh, that's an important position. Though.
That's the hot corner.
This
That's
is
a hot
not your
corner.
Austin Riley right here. This is not your guy.
like I get joy out of the ultra competitive person that is super competitive about a game
That you shouldn't be.
Yeah, that you really shouldn't be.
You guys all
So-
know that guy, and he's on one of the
Yeah,
teams.
oh, we do.
Yeah, and yes, we're talking about you right
They're
now.
like, this is all for fun. There's nothing on the line. There's no money on the line. There's not really
It's
any
literally
sort
to
of
make
glory.
it's to increase the quality of your life, dude. It's
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
life
It-
quality thing.
It's just to get out there,
Yeah.
raise money, have your
Fellowship.
family,
Yeah.
just
Yep.
talk to some people, network. I mean, there's some good
Health.
networking.
It's for your health.
100%.
Outside,
Yeah.
you're moving, stretching.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's, it's about the community, and we play softball.
Yeah,
that's,
like-
that's it.
We both have kids that are out there, you know, all Sunday running around with their friends, and it's
Yeah.
it's just a great environment.
See, that's the positive side of it. The ultra competitive side of it.
Toxic competitive man.
is me going. I'm wearing my high school or
Well, first of all,
college cleats.
And first of all, you got
Squish-
Under Armour head to toe, and you're
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
stretching
yeah.
ahead of time.
Yeah. I'm on TRT.
You're
right?
doing lunges. This guy's doing sprints. He's
Yeah.
stretching his legs with those
Yeah,
bands.
yeah. So I'm all TRT'd
Yeah.
out. I'm taking double the dose because my doctor's not monitoring that well.
And his glove is like what? I'm like, what is that? An $8,000 glove?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he has like the most expensive
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And then we
He's got
have
a pitching machine in his backyard.
we have 2 outs and we have 2 runners on base, but next up to bat is Gloria. And then I'm right after, and then I make an audible go. And then
She keeps coming every week.
and then every week swing, I scream go. And then
While
people are
stretching
like,
your calves, too. You're still stretching.
Yeah.
You're stretching the whole time.
Yeah. And then when she inevitably gets out, I start.
You throw a bag of David sunflowers everywhere. He throws the sunflowers everywhere.
And
He's mad as hell.
I do that move where I take my helmet off, which
And
I don't
smash
even
it
need to
until
help
it-
you.
oh, you smash it good.
And I smash it into the trash can.
Throwing the Gatorade cooler over.
You know, if he smashed something in here, I'd get excited if you started smashing things around
Which
here.
everybody's like, calm down, Tom. It doesn't not
What
that
are you
big of a
doing?
deal.
Goddamn Gloria!
Anyway, so I'm sure there's a little bit of that, which makes me happy for whatever
Any
reason.
home runs? Any
Oh,
like
yeah.
any things
Oh,
that like like is there one person that you're like that's our guy? Like
Yeah, there's a few of them out
you
there.
got some
that-
ringers out there
Yeah,
that
we definitely have ringers.
do they have to pull back on their like talent?
No, not really. I mean, we have like a 5 home run rule, a game for a team. So that's the only time. You just don't want everybody getting out there and going crazy on home runs all the
Gotcha.
time. But
Yeah,
that very rarely happens.
So I was thinking about actually sponsoring one of your guys' teams, but
all black uniforms,
but-
and they're the dirtiest players.
We'll find some players for you.
We want the dirtiest
Oh, give
players
them the
you got.
trashiest
We want the
team.
nastiest mothers you got. I want the straight villains.
but I want to sponsor
All
it
chunguses.
Oh yeah.
as T&D Medical.
Yes.
And
then it's legit.
And here's where it
Get the worst people you can find to put on our team. Put Juan DeFranco on our team. He's pretty bad. He's really bad.
So
really bad.
It's gonna
a horrible bad.
It's gonna require me to go to Sunbiz and start a LLC T&D
Don't do
Medical.
it. Don't do it.
That's called doing business in reverse.
and then it's gonna require me to go to the same SunTrust lady that I've been bitching
She's
about.
like, wait a minute, I thought this wasn't a real company.
Starting a business account.
And then you say, it's fine.
as T&D Medical.
Like, well, if you can't beat them, join them.
To ultimately confuse her, to be like, what the hell?
Can we sit and make our...
Then we get audited. Oh,
Can we
God.
sit and make our manager of our team nervous in the stands because we're the owners? We sit as the owners.
Definitely.
Because I think managers don't even matter. It's the owners that really matter. I think you look at any sport, who matters. It's the money.
Yeah, we have some sponsors that take it serious and they step up and they're like,
Our guys will have the
we need to
best
fix that
uniform.
lineup.
Our guys will be doping. Our guys will have. We have all the supplements. We have all the juices and concoctions.
Well, you're a medical
that we can-
company,
Yeah,
so
we can
yeah.
give them anything that
Makes
they want.
sense. Yeah.
Anything that they can use my Peloton for free. I'll give them all a membership. They can use anything. They
on
can train all the time.
TRT and medical marijuana. Makes you
Strong and
extra-
slow.
That's our motto.
Yeah, the
Strong-
TD Medical Sloths.
All right, so if someone wants to sponsor, what's the information again, and then wants to be involved?
It's Baldwin Park Softball at gmail.com.
Okay.
That's the best way to get
There
hold
you
of
go.
us.
Baldwin Park
Yeah.
Softball
and
at gmail.com.
and
That's
for
it.
that, and we're like I said, we're looking for a sponsor for the April 27th Home Run Derby. Please reach out if you'd like to be a part.
I see you raising your hand over there.
And you guys have that information for the sponsorship that we're looking for.
Awesome. Thank you
Right.
so much, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. We appreciate you guys coming in and chatting about this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having us.
Oh,
I
man,
really
no
appreciate it.
anytime.
A lot of fun.
I do appreciate these as I age. In my younger years, I was just I was like, oh,
Too
what is
crazy to
that?
notice. You don't notice a lot of this stuff.
But then you're like, oh, this is cool. Like people getting
It is
together,
cool.
doing something positive. You're doing something for other people.
I mean,
like
honestly, I do remember we make a lot of jokes, but I do remember running around the church. It was a church league. There was all good stuff.
Yeah.
My mom was a church organist. I was running around out there all the time, just like what you guys are talking about. And it was a really, really nice way to grow up, man.
Yeah,
like
for
it
sure.
was what a wonderful thing to be able to do
Yeah.
and just like be out in nature and hang with your family. And, we're very lucky that we even get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
The old family softball game, that is
Yeah, yeah.
rare. That is a rarity.
also a good way to network and to get to know people in the
True.
community, and
Yeah,
it's
for
good.
sure.
Oh, we should get you guys out on the Home Run Derby day. Come check it out.
There
Maybe you
you
guys
go.
can
You wanna get
DJ
out
for
there?
us.
Oh, I'll DJ.
Yeah,
Most
you guys-
inappropriate
you guys can
Oh,
be
that
the
would be
announcers.
good. That would be good.
Well,
We do have a lot of kids there, but
that will eat significantly into your bottom line because we do have a cost. If anybody's wondering, if you want me and Daniel to DJ your wedding, you're a corporate
We'll do it.
event.
We'll do any. We'll do all
Is that
of
why
them.
you didn't come to my wedding?
We'll do all of them.
Got
But
him.
it's gonna cost you. But we'll put on a good show.
Well, this is charity.
You
This is
can
charity
email
here.
us at impossibledjs@gmail.com.
Charities still have to pay Tom Band.
Well, that's not, you're gonna put on a charity event. They have to pay the entertainment. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They're not a charity.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, all right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you. guys.
Perfect.
We're still on Twitch and YouTube, just so you know.
Oh, awesome.
So I don't, sometimes when we're done, you don't want people to be like, my wife just texted me and she, she's divorcing me. I'm like, uh-oh.
Thank you so much.
I
for
don't know
having
why
us.
that was my
awesome, guys.
example,
Thank you.
but anytime, y'all.
Yeah, phones get swallowed in that couch, so just be
Yeah,
careful.
it's a deep boy, so make sure you get your sunglasses, keys, phones.
Wallet, keys, phones.
And good luck with it, y'all. We hope
thank you so much.
we hope you find some good stuff. I'd love to hang out and be a part of it at some point. I'll come out and check the home run derby out for sure, man.
Yeah,
that would be really cool. I didn't know you guys were playing out there, so I'd love to just shoot by one day and check it out.
Yeah, we started
Are you every Sunday?
Yeah, every Sunday. We start at 10:30 till like 4:30.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got 8 games. No, 6 games.
6 games, yeah, every Sunday.
Oh, very cool, man.
So yeah, a lot of cool guys.
Well, cheers, guys. Thanks again for hanging out.
Yeah, if anybody contacts us, I'll forward you the email. You know, sometimes they get emails like, oh, what was that?
That goes where?
Wednesday 4.
Yeah, if you need,
Four.
any more help or whatever, just let us know. And as we get closer, I'll let our social media person know to put this out
Okay.
on social media.
That'd be great, yeah. Like, so around,
Promote
like,
the home run
yeah,
derby.
that'd be great.
So cool. Yeah. Dude,
Awesome.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
See ya.
Cheers, guys.
A lot of fun.
So now we'll do Thursday.
1 and 2.
Yeah, we'll just do voicemail, email.
Cool. I did some new ones this morning.
I did think how funny it would be if I went back to Truist and then I'm like, I need to open up an account like after all
Yes,
this.
what would you like to name it? T&D Medical?
like,
Medical.
Medicinal?
Medical. Okay. All right. Keep that. Okay. Would you like to, let's say, coming back?
That'll be starting.
It'll be starting. All right. Would you like to begin? 3, 2.
welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. Samantha, our producers here. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Sanford Porch Fest is this weekend. It's on Saturday. We are porch number 14, but it's a full day of bands on different historic Sanford houses' porches.
It is indeed.
And if you want to come out and watch, it's all for a good charity, and it's all free.
We are porch number 14. We'd love to see you.
And those entertainment bands play for free for charity.
They
So
do.
come on
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and support them.
They do, yeah. So come out and hang with those guys. I've already had some of the bands reach out to me and say like, hey,
They want to come by for the joint?
no, but they like we got good bands just reaching out saying like, what do I need to know? And I'm like, man, all you need to know is that we got you covered on food and drink from The Joint, which is Hollowbox restaurant inside of the West End Trading Company. So thanks to those guys for providing food for all of our lovely bands for Porch Fest.
And we're doing a Sapo tournament on February 29th on Leap Day. That's next Thursday. If you want to come by Hourglass Brewing in Longwood, just swing by. It's free.
I can't
and
wait
play
for
some
this.
Sapo, drink some beers, and I got 3 different prizes here.
I love it.
So first, second, third are gonna win. I forgot to put out. I need a volunteer. To take or to keep score of the Sapo games.
Oh, right.
And,
Sapo scorer.
and it pays free beer that night.
Oh,
That,
hey,
so-
all
I thought it was
right.
going to be a straw hat.
Look at
so
that.
just email me, tom@tomandan.com.
I love it.
All right, so let's do some voicemail and email.
All right, let's start with emails because I feel like we neglect those the most. And it'll give me a second to make sure I'm getting a good voicemail here.
All right. This one says, I was listening to a Friday free show where you were talking about Shaq stories. Shaq was still playing with the magic at the time. We had a strip club cruise ship that went out to international masters out of Port Canaveral. I paid $60 to board the boat. Shaq was on the cruise. All the strippers flocked to Shaq and didn't even go on stage. I was so mad because international waters, anything goes, and all we could do was watch Shaq have all the girls.
That
That's
sounds
an
about
interesting
right.
Shaq story.
That sounds about right. I mean, I have some interesting Shaq stories.
That does suck if you spend $60 to go on a stripper cruise, and it's like, well,
I've never heard of a stripper
me
cruise.
either, but I'm going to look into it.
There were stripper cruises. This is not the first time that I've heard of a Orlando Magic basketball player being on a stripper cruise. Yeah, this was a thing. Back when we were having a run, back when we had Shaq and Penny, I'm going to throw some names out there, and Horace Grant. You know, and like, remember when we had Horace Grant and the blue goggles? Everybody's like, we got him from the Bulls. We're going to do it now. You know, like, it was during that time,
What was that, like 99?
Maybe late 90s, I think late 90s. Yeah, late 90s. In the late 90s, there were stripper everything, dude.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like it was about to explode. It was the stripper bubble. If you're like
Mm.
looking at it like from a .com or Bitcoin or something, like it was like literally it will never be better than that. There were stripper cruises, fully nude, strip clubs all over the place, liquor and nude. It was
pre-smartphone.
It was.
The smartphone killed the stripping industry.
Yeah.
Do
Which
you
is a
have
really
to give your
clunky
phone over
lyric.
when you go into a strip club?
No.
Do
You
they
can't
get
do that.
upset if you pull your phone out?
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
beat your hands off with
Okay.
it. Yeah, they'll smash your fingers with a hammer.
But it's just like I feel, more people are afraid of going to the strip club and then being seen now than they ever were before. I feel.
Yeah, and the strip club has become
Even though there's still people that I still drive by the strip club. Rachel's right by my house.
I'm tempted to pull in. My car. It's like every time I drive by a strip club, I'm tempted. Especially if it's like an afternoon where we're leaving here, and let's say it's like, I'll give you the perfect scenario. You're driving down Colonial. It's like 3:49. You're leaving, and you look over and you see a gentleman's establishment there with some neon lights, and you're like, I could pull in.
Yeah.
For one Bud Light
Yeah.
and a dance and still make it home to see my loving family.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
And that shouldn't be. And
We have villainized that.
Yeah, we should normalize it.
We should
because
I'm
our
going to start
lives
normalizing it. I'm going to start saying that every
like
day
I
after
paid
the show.
$60 for that.
The only way to normalize it is to actually do it. We have to go in there every day after the show and have one beer, one dance, and then go home to our loving families.
I haven't had another woman grind on my ding
Slow
dong.
Slow down. I knew you were about to explode. I knew you were. I could feel it. You could feel it. It was like,
I feel
it's
like a
when
lot
your
of people-
server's pouring too much Diet Coke into your cup at Sonny's. And I'm like, oh, and it spills over. I could feel it. I could feel it coming out.
But I would like to have that.
I would like
When's
to
the
have
last
that
time
too.
you went to a strip club? When you went to L.A. or
She's
Vegas
never
or whatever?
been. She's asked to go. You poo-poo it, which is why I am very.
No,
I've been
no. We
mad
can
at
do
you.
it for the show because then I can just justify
No,
it and
you'll
be like,
make
oh,
it
we're
weird.
doing this
You'll
for
make
He
content.
will make it weird. He'll say anything
You'll
goes
make it weird.
again.
Sam and I'll be fine. Cool as cucumbers in there.
No, Sam's never been. I've been to.
Yeah, but
I've been a million
I'm
times.
gonna walk
A
Sam through
million
it, and I think
times.
Sam can handle it. She's gonna be around a bunch of other paranoid women, which are strippers, so it's fine.
I say a million, but I would say dozens of times I've been to strip clubs.
You haven't been a million. No one's been a million.
I've been
30.
30 times.
I've been 30 times.
Yeah.
Maybe more than you.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
a little more than
Yeah,
you.
you're older.
I ran hot in my Drugarabo days. No, Drew and I were addicted.
Well, you were. You were.
Yeah. Oh, I was minutes away
you were
from marrying
90s
a- I
radio
was-
in the 90s.
I was minutes away from marrying a stripper. I got the best because I was able to get that without getting so much 90s on me that it blew my sleeves off permanently.
Yeah.
I was able to put my sleeves back on and still,
Yeah.
have a family, have a wife. I've never been divorced. I've never punched my wife. You know what I mean? Like, I was able to get in there and get the 90s all over me. I wore the hockey jerseys. I had my face in it. I'm putting print the whole nine.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
But I didn't destroy my family. I sobered up. I'm like, get yourself together, man.
Well, you didn't have a family at that time.
You're right.
That's what it was. If you had a family at that time, you would have destroyed it.
I would want to destroy
Well,
it.
yeah, you have to destroy it.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
It has to be killed. Kill it with fire.
I would have destroyed my family too, for sure.
I got it and I got out. And you
Yeah.
did a little bit of that too. You got the
I
tail
never saw
end of
it.
it. It's like being in the mafia. You
I
got in and
saw
got out.
a
You
little bit.
saw it.
Yeah, but I
You
saw.
know what we were doing. We were like modern day drug runners.
I saw the '90s in the early 2000s, which was the death
bleed
of
over,
90s.
We're
yeah.
like a far less dangerous and meaningless cocaine cowboys.
Yeah. I hosted the bikini contest.
You
I
did it.
signed the boobs.
Yeah.
You
got proposition.
proposition.
Yeah. You ever had a fan? You ever had a Disgusto fan take your hand and put it on his wife's
No, I
yoga
didn't-
pants?
I didn't get
You
that
ever
one.
had that?
No. I
Were
didn't.
you like sought after when you were working for the radio station?
He was, but he was oblivious on
No.
it. Eye on the
like
prize.
were all the slam hogs flirting with you?
He had
No,
his-
because I was
he had
like
his
the-
eye on the prize.
I looked like a little boy, and I was a goofy bear suit guy. So that's not very attractive. No one wants a little goof boy.
Hold on.
I think
Hold on.
a
I'm
lot
little
of
goof
a lot
boy.
of people like little goof boys.
Yeah, I think
No,
they do.
I mean, it's
there's
just-
whole people locked up because they like little goof boys.
But they're not
Well,
sought
not
after.
that
as-
little. I meant
Oh,
like
okay.
like a twink. You were like a twink.
Yeah, but
You're
they're
a
not
smooth boy.
not as sought after as the the rock
Muscle.
star
Ladies
guy.
like to laugh. You make a girl
Yeah.
laugh.
But they didn't. But they all laugh at me. Adam's.
That turned sad.
But
I was trying to pump you up over there. Never mind.
You know, like
was.
sexy videos of men are not.
It is different.
You know,
It's a different.
I like the men telling me what women want. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know.
I know what they want.
No. I mean, like, it's not mansplaining if it's facts. Less women consume males videoed than women. It's facts.
That's not what we were just talking about. We were talking about what they were attracted
but
to.
he was.
Yeah,
I
but
know
it's
he's
like
talking
the-
about sexy videos of men like dancing and acting sexy.
Like a chubby rosacea boy that's goofy dancing around in a bear suit, stinky.
Yeah, that's not. You're right.
That's
It's
not
not
the
your
traditional
sex symbol.
Yeah. So it's it's not as sought after in general as the cool rock star type dude,
Right.
Or whatever.
But there is a certain charm about you, I think, that certain women like. Like I think they like how you are very.
I'm not unthreatening.
You're not threatening. You're not gonna I don't think you're gonna deliberately do anything to hurt the person.
It's like what David Spade gets a lot of women. Like, he's untraditionally good looking, but I think he's like a small little unthreatening man that's funny.
Right.
So
He's very funny.
He gets supermodels, right? David.
I mean, I
Spade.
guess he does. That was always the
Yeah.
That was always the cliche, right? Was that he had super hot ladies?
I think if you look up David Spade's, dates, it would be all super hot girls.
Right.
And it's like, why?
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah. But he
But he's
also has
very
confidence.
outgoing.
He also has
Super
money.
outgoing.
Yeah.
And celebrity. But,
Yeah.
But you've seen in real life, like, super hot chicks with maybe someone that's, not in their
ghoul.
league.
Yeah. I see a lot of girls
I
with
have,
ghouls.
but they often do have money. Like Zuckerberg is not traditional sex symbol, but always will have.
He is a great shape,
But nobody
though.
thinks he's attractive.
No,
bro.
but
No.
but I wouldn't say he's unattractive.
but he can
because
get
Yeah,
any
he
woman.
is. He looks like a lizard man.
See, I think he just looks like a normal. I think we've made him look like a lizard man. With no money, I don't think we ever throw the insult, you look like a lizard man. I think we just,
He's
you look
just a
like
normal person.
A ginger, red-haired normal guy.
Yeah, and that's something I also don't have the confidence that if I was like goofball and then had David Spade confidence, because I think he's kind of a D-head.
And his hair's weird.
You're kind of a D-head.
No, I'm not. I'm not to the not.
David's being a D-head.
Yeah, yeah,
Tom
yeah.
will say
I
things that are
accidentally-
D-head-ish.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah. I'm saying it by.
I don't know what to do here. I'm trying to defend you, and you're actively fighting against me. When normally you're riding Tom's high here and building him up, and this time it seems like you're
I'm done
on the
with it.
hill of tearing him down.
I'm done with it.
I don't know
I'm
what the hell's
I don't
going
build
on in
anymore.
the
I
show.
destroy.
I just go the opposite of what everybody says.
I feel like you go the opposite of what I
knew it.
say.
I knew you were doing that. That's why
Yeah.
I was going the opposite.
Which is going to cause my divorce. This is
What happened this weekend, buddy?
No. I
no.
hold my tongue now.
He just means in general.
I just think the opposite in my head.
And you've been saying that a lot because you told me you hold your tongue about me, and I'm like, that's his new catchphrase. He's been holding his
been
tongue
holding
a lot.
that tongue.
Yeah, you need to
How
let
big
me-
is that tongue?
It's a big fat tongue.
And I shouldn't because my fingers stink.
That's great.
Oh,
Let's try this voicemail because I don't know if I want to do this.
Hey, Double D, it's Bubble Bath Billy. I know you're, obviously, everybody knows you're a huge music fan, but specifically, you love Dolly Parton. I was wondering if you had heard her new collaboration with Pitbull. I think it was just released, or at least I just saw it. But the bass of the song, whatever you call it, is working 9 to 5. And then he obviously, it's different beats and he raps or whatever. But the best part of the song is at the very end, she basically breaks down into like a, short little 80s style hip hop rap. So I thought you would find that interesting. If you want to play it on the show, it's the song's called Powerful Women by Pitbull and
I don't want to play it. I like Dolly too much, and I know I'm going to hate it. And then I just know.
Have you heard it?
I have not heard it.
I haven't heard it either.
And as I get older, I have learned to avoid things that tarnish images I like.
But maybe Dolly Parton has seemed to only make pretty wise choices in her career. Like
but
we've
she's
talked about
old.
this. Like
She's getting old, though.
I mean, she took a photo of herself in all black leather on a motorcycle for a rock and roll album. I would have advised her not to do that.
Right.
And I'm being serious when I say that. I'm a fan. I love Dolly. I saw the album cover for her. I wouldn't have even, what is it called? Dolly Parton Rockstar? I wouldn't have even called it Rockstar.
Yeah, it's very
It's
cheesy.
so cliche.
Yeah.
I would have been like, what are you doing, lady? That's why I don't want to even touch this.
But to her audience, like no one under
She's wearing an eye patch.
no one under 30 is following.
Look at
Dolly
her. Look at her on her
Parton.
motorcycle. Oh,
Yeah.
she's so hot.
I mean, so everybody above 40s would buy this album, right? It's like no one. I'm even.
Are people above their 40s buying albums? I don't know.
No, I don't think.
Or buying the music. I don't know. Listening to it. I don't know how she makes money. Like I don't know how any musician.
She's just
streams.
Well, I'm sure she just
touring.
makes movie. I'm sure she just makes money.
She also still writes a ton of songs for other people.
She does, but I think she's just living off of all that sweet songs of the past. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
I mean, like
I Will Always Love You. She gets all those royalties.
So let me find this song. Should I do it? God, there's 38 songs on this album.
Once you amass a certain amount of celebrity, you can make a living the rest of your life just off appearances. There's tons of different appearances you could do that. That are easy.
It's called
corporate
Powerful
stuff.
Women. I don't even see it.
I have the lyrics here, but I don't.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Like, obviously, this gentleman that called in is.
I got it.
He's making it seem like it's really embarrassing.
No, I didn't get that from him. I got him.
No, voicemail. I thought he said he liked it.
I thought he just was kind of like, I thought you might want to hear it.
Here's a thing that's different.
Yeah, or you might want to talk about it. Well, I don't think he's teeing this up. Is that what you were feeling?
I
didn't feel that.
I thought he was, because we often make fun of the Moulin Rouge, like fish out of water. Little Kim can't sing, so she's doing this rap and doing they were laugh at it. So maybe it's like Dolly Parton obviously shouldn't be trying to rap.
Well, she shouldn't, but let's hope it's.
But maybe she can pull it off.
I'm gonna guess she does not pull it off, and I'm gonna guess that it's not terrible, but it's not good.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah, that's right. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, I think that's probably
all right.
right.
Here's a little bit of.
It's Mr. Worldwide with the one and only Dolly Parton. And this is dedicated.
Hold on a second. I like that part.
9 to 5, 2-3 jobs just to survive. I'm a powerful women. No man at home, raising all the kids alone.
Okay, I don't hate the beat using the 9 to 5 there.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna jump to the end.
It is giving Flo Rida. Just saying. It's very corny already.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
100%. Well,
Pitbull.
Flo Rida and Pitbull,
They're basically the same.
They also
pretty
know what
corny.
they are, and
Yeah.
I kind of give them a pass because I kind of feel like they're like, yo, dog, we write songs for the NFL and WWE, and to pump people up, and here they are, and I'm like,
They're
I'm
very
okay with
generic
that.
pump up songs.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's okay. You write it for sports, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. That he's made a
Yeah.
ridiculously good living.
Yeah,
off
we
it.
know what you
Yeah.
are. Tiny pants, bald head. Okay, here's. Hopefully, this is her rapping. Okay, there's the hook. All right. Okay, I'm betting this is the rap.
Here we go. Nope. One more time. I kind of hate this. I'm not gonna lie. It's too much going on.
It is very produced. Yeah. But I think you have to. She's old. Okay, here we go. This has got to be it.
Here's to Jane and Lily and the girls that fight for equal pay, equal rights. Now some of us are pit bulls too. We appreciate the things you do.
No,
Thanks
Grandma.
again for shining a light on the women that work from 9 to 5.
It was
No.
actually worse than I thought.
Yeah, that was way worse than I thought it was going to be.
It was worse than I thought. I didn't like it at all.
You don't like old
I could hear her dentures while she was rapping.
Like
You don't like
clicky-clacking
old
in
Southern granny?
Here's to Jane and the girls that fight for equal pay.
leave her
I hate to say
alone.
your Dolly's not bad, Sam.
Thank you.
And I love
She's
Dolly.
an American treasure. Leave her
Somebody
alone.
should, but like I do feel like somebody should have pulled her aside and said,
Now
like, hey.
some of us are pit bulls too.
Yeah.
No, Dolly, someone take that off the internet, please.
They just get her in there. They say to do
what
this.
was it, like
she does
14
it.
seconds?
Yeah,
I think?
what does
Yeah.
she care?
It was probably longer than that, and they're
You
like,
know.
cut it down.
You know, if I ever got that famous and old, I'll just do whatever they like. I'll go into the
Oh,
thing.
dude,
I'm
I'm
like,
already
what is?
there.
I'm like, what is it? Just say the thing. I'll just
But
say it. I don't even
that's
care.
the thing of like, there's no effing way that Dolly Parton needs to do this for
No,
the money. So
she wanted to do
why?
it.
Yeah.
She
wants
likes
to be
it.
relevant,
well,
right?
No, I don't think it's irrelevant. I think she likes entertaining. I really
like the
believe
work,
she-
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, but why not stick to what you're good at?
she thinks she's good at everything.
She probably wants to do other things.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's like,
She's
hey,
good at- she's-
I'll try this Pitbull. Why
Yeah, but
why
you
not?
tried it and you listened to it and you know it was bad, Dolly. You're a musical genius. You know that was bad, Dolly.
It isn't good, but it's not bad. And it's not. There's plenty of bad out there. It's not bad because the production will prop it up.
The people that are Pitbull fans
and Dolly fans,
like,
super Dolly fans,
like,
super Dolly fans will like anything she puts out, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
it's just like my argument is I don't think she should have done it, and I wish there was a person there that would like pull her aside because she makes really good choices and be like, hey, you can sing the hook and everything, but I'm not sure you need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe not the rap.
Right.
Maybe not the rap, or maybe if you just do one line at the end.
How old
the
is Dolly
furthest I'll
Parton?
let you go is cross your arms and give me a yeah, boy. That's as far as you can go.
Don't say boy.
At a certain age,
She's 78.
Yeah, at 78, I'm impressed if you're doing anything.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the fact that
She's in better shape than I am.
That you showed up at some place and did something, and you partnered with Pitbull is impressive to me. So anything you really do at a certain age can be just looked at as good for you. Right?
Is this a good for you?
Yeah, it's a good
for you.
Good for you, Grandma.
It's like, you know, it's like she's still doing it, even though if it's like a little corny or like cringy, we're like pretty good for her.
There you go.
You know,
We gave you our honest
78?
opinion on that. Let's go to another email.
When I saw
here.
Willie Nelson on stage at 90, I was like, good for him.
I'm glad you're talking about that. I saw a video of Willie Nelson singing "Why Are There So Many Rainbows?"
Yeah.
With Casey Musgraves. I'm a huge Casey Musgraves fan, but it is the saddest thing. I couldn't get through it. He doesn't know where he's at, and he starts singing, and he's trying to strum the guitar, and he can't, and he starts shaking, and she has to come out and like put her hand on his shoulder to calm him down, and then she finishes singing the song. I had to shut my computer off and leave the studio.
Good for him. I mean, if he dies on stage one
Rainbow
day,
Connection. Yeah, that's what it's called. Why are there so many rainbows?
you know, we should.
But that's
be-
the lie.
We should all celebrate this, and we're like, this guy's doing
No,
it. We
just
should all
don't
watch
do it. Don't do it. We shouldn't celebrate like sadness. Just
Right.
You gotta celebrate that.
No, I don't know.
Since when? This is a
No.
whole new change for you, dude. Usually you're like, hang it up.
All right,
Go
next.
out on top, right? You don't want to burn
That's what
out.
I'm saying.
Yeah, go out on top.
I don't like watching him shake off
It
the
gets
stage.
sad.
I don't like Casey
Yeah, but-
Musgraves having to sing the rest of the song of Rainbow Connection.
But going out on
When-
top is no longer
When
an
Lady
option.
Gaga was pulling Tony Bennett out to sing, I was like, all right, he can't remember his
Oh my God.
lyrics.
You know what? I had thought he was dead for 10 years, but when
And
like
then Lady
he
Gaga
died,
wheeled him
No,
out.
when he died recently, people were like, Tony
Oh.
Bennett's dead. I was like, yeah, he's been dead. They're like,
Yeah.
no, dude.
But there's a certain, like, the time has passed to go out on top. You know what I'm saying? So now, since you've been going, you just got to finish it. Like, you just got to go out.
I think they're finished.
on it. You got to go
Chat
out on
room
it.
just said, KM Riley in the chat room said, let him be. My grandpa is 84, dating 2 sisters. Hell, he is happy.
Mm-hmm.
Dating 2 sisters.
So he's dating. Old people do that. When they start to get gross. When they get real old in dating, they start having orgies again. They start reverting back to orgy babies. They get weird. They start having multiple sex partners and just like being disgusting.
Let's do another email.
This says throwback. Hey, Tom, Dan, and Tom. Tom, Dan, and Tom. Sam, Dan, and Tom. BDM Jamie here. This message is for Dan. Dan, back in the day when you were the producer for Drew Garabo, do you remember a kid by the name of Nursery Boy that would call into the show and you would put him on the radio? My family, Nursery Boy himself, and I were talking about the good old days of prank calls, and this came up. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for keeping us laughing.
I do not remember Nursery Boy, and I didn't lie to him. It's like sort of in there. I really do try to remember these things that people tell me. Like Cousin Scott was somebody I remember from the Drew Garabo show. You know, like there's a lot of things that come and go. I've been doing this a really, really long time.
People will ask us about something we said last week, and I'm like, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, like I am getting something about Nursery Boy, but I don't. Now Drew remembered it, but that doesn't surprise me. Drew's got a really good memory, and he kept a lot more of that stuff. It's funny. I don't have any of the old songs I did. I don't have any old photos. I guess that stuff doesn't really mean much to me. You know, like nothing really means much. Nothing. There's not very much of anything that means anything to me.
Yeah. You don't have any sort of
No.
like shrine of your career
No.
or anything like.
So a lot of people do. Like they have like every show they've ever done. Like I used to know broadcasters. Like I have every show I've ever done. In fact, I think Drew might have a pretty decent collection of all of his stuff. Like, I don't have nothing.
But like if that last quarterback show, which I wonder if they're gonna bring back. I don't know if they ever found any people that would agree to it. Remember when Netflix did the quarterbacks or whatever, and Kirk Cousins?
I don't
was
think
on
that'll
there?
happen again.
I think,
you mean the Falcons' new quarterback?
Did that just happen?
No, but I mean, like that's what everybody's saying is that we are gonna be kissing Cousins.
So he had a whole room dedicated to his career, right?
I do think that's cool.
High school to college.
I think it's cool.
Everything he wanted.
Phil Rollins used to have that.
Different balls and stuff. But
To all of his different soccer teams.
But those are accomplishments. And I never look at my career as any accomplishment. And maybe I should. But I don't look at it. There's nothing that I look at and be like, this. I accomplished this, and here is record of it.
I'm not going to say this, but if you had a mentor, which you and I absolutely don't believe in and we make fun of all the time, your mentor would say that you and I would be further along in what we do if we approached our career just as any other sports career. It's the same value. You have to treat it the same way. Guaranteed they'd say that. Now, I don't believe that.
But I
don't believe in anything.
Well, yeah. I don't know how looking back at accomplishments makes it any better for the future, but I'm sure psychologically it does.
I don't
or
know. My daughter
makes
yesterday,
you appreciate it more.
I didn't eat lunch and got home yesterday. I was like, I'm starved. I was like, I'll make a smoothie. And Maisie goes, it'll taste better because you worked for it.
Oh, my God.
And I go,
I
what?
like that.
I go, what? Where did you hear that? She goes, Bluey. That's a real conversation we had. I'm like, why are you telling me that? I didn't work for nothing.
She knows.
I just didn't eat lunch.
I was trying to tell my boys on
she's
the
the
drive to
ultimate
work.
motivated. Oh, Maisie's so annoying.
God, me and Maisie, we just sit down and talk business and accomplishment.
You should. Try it. Oh, she'd love to talk about it. She'd love to talk about it. She was giving me a whole rundown on how she's having a bit of a war in her own mind about the younger dancers that she dances with because they don't pay attention, and she hates it.
Yeah.
She hates it.
Like,
she's
why
like,
are you here then?
She told me, she's like, I wish they just cut them from the dance. I'm like, whoa. She's like, they're not. She's like, we don't. She said this to Andrea. She goes, why do their parents pay for them to stay there and cry?
She's right.
She's not wrong.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
she did hear that from Andrea, though. I think that's stolen. I think it's absolutely she hears things that we say and then says, this is the way.
Wait until she sees the world. She's going to be disappointed.
She will be, dude.
She's going to be like,
not
oh,
prepared
my
for
God.
any of the chaos and dysfunction out there. Let's do another voicemail. This one's weird and sort of funny.
Hey, what's up, gang? Sam, I have a favor, or Dan. I was trying to go back and find the little clip or a bit that Dan did about the guy falling down, like, get the dog, get the dog, shut it. And I can't remember what it's on, or BDM, or ACT, or whatever. And
yeah, get the dog video. Just type
It's definitely a Friday free show.
Yeah, go into YouTube and just type in "get the dog Shamit," and you'll be set for life. You're good.
Hold on. I'm mad that this guy didn't know how to use Google.
I am Google now. We should call our shows.
Well, he might have just wanted to re-listen to the show.
We should
or is
call
he
our show-
specifically trying to find the clip?
I think it was the clip, and he's using us
oh,
as
well, then,
Google.
yeah, you gotta Google that, man.
No. I want people to start interacting with us.
Some people
as-
don't know.
We're better than Google, dude.
Some people don't know that you could just type in anything you're thinking and the Google will answer it. It knows because people think their thoughts are unique. Like, no one's ever searched "get the dog." Like, yes, they have.
If I type in "get the dog Shamit," it comes right up, right?
All humans are the same. We all do the same.
Give me
so
a
just
test.
do it.
You gotta. Oh, I like that. Don't say that though. That's copywritten.
Well, what you're thinking of, someone else has thought of, and therefore put in the internet.
Hold on.
So
Give
you're
me a test. Ready? I'm gonna do it.
To type in "get the dog."
I'm gonna go. Here we go.
Get the dog video.
But if you did want it from the show, it was the Friday free show number 756 that aired on January 26th.
There you go. And here is a little Shamit for you.
If you type in "get the dog video," it
Oh,
pops
pops right
up.
up.
Right up.
Yeah. Here he is.
Shamit! Are you all right? Get the dog, hurry up, get the dog. Don't make me sing. Get the dog.
I love that.
By the way, he does not curse there.
No.
We
he
checked
doesn't.
the first time we.
It's Shamit, and yeah.
Do you still have that as your
I do.
your car lock?
I've been too lazy to change it, so now every time my car locks, it goes, "Get the dog, get the dog, I get the dog, get the dog," and then it does one late one. It's like, "Get the dog," like at the last. It scares so many people walking into like 7-Eleven and stuff like that.
You know, every time I think I have a unique thought, I search it on the internet and it is not unique. Okay. And I don't think anybody has a unique thought anymore. Like the global consciousness is now been uploaded into the internet. I'm serious. Like I've thought about this, and every thought has been
already thought about it.
No. And so even if you think.
I think most things have already been.
But most people think they have unique thoughts. I do all the time.
But
and
that's why
nope.
humor, though, is so great, is that it's the nuance of the stories that you tell. Like, yes, everybody's experiencing it, but yours will be just that little Tom Van variation, and that's what I do think makes talk shows and stuff like that sort of immune to AI, is that we're so flawed. Like, the beauty in what we do is that, all the ideas, jokes, things that can be said, songs, all can be written, but ours are going to be flawed. And that's and people are going to relate to those flaws.
Of course, yeah. But the actual idea,
there's
no new ideas.
I mean, really random ideas we can't even comprehend, maybe. But
yeah. But
that's a strange argument to make.
Yeah. I'm just in any question that anybody even thinks of, just ask the internet. It has the answer to any. There's never been a question.
I'll tell you something I've started doing for fear that you guys don't make fun of me. But I do not use Google anymore.
Why?
I've moved on.
To Bing.
No. I actually have the web version of ChatGPT because I found that when I can ask it verbally what I need, it will organize things for me. It might be beneficial to you. Like if you need I don't know, if you're looking for
research,
data or if you're looking for research, it will go in and extrapolate exactly what you need so you're not having to do it yourself. So it can buy you some time. But I started using it for little things, even things like what time is the game on tonight? Like if I wanted to watch the Magic game, you can use it and it'll say, and this is real lazy. This is what I thought you guys would make fun of me for. It'll say things like accessing Google, and I'm like, thank you. So it's doing it. I'm not even accessing Google.
Yeah, but it's doing the quick search and
it's going right to the
notes.
BS. Like it's sometimes you'll go what time is the? I want to know when the Orlando City one. This is a good one because everybody does this. What channel is the Orlando City on, and where can I stream Orlando City? So you just go to ChatGPT and type in where can I find the Orlando City stream. It'll already go through and find the ones that are real. And then list them down for you. That way you're not having to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go through sponsored ads. You
know,
it
works pretty good.
Yeah,
it works pretty good.
That's the future. Anyway, Sam, what do we got?
This says deep thoughts while you guys are on a camping trip. Big shout out to Tom. He is the 2024 Rodney Dangerfield. He gets no respect, but I regress.
Hey,
I regress?
We're all getting laid.
Tom is the
He's like me. He can't. He doesn't know words either. That's why he likes me.
I regress.
I can tell anybody who likes me makes me mad because I'm like, oh.
It's a great vocabulary.
It says, Tom is the effing man, but seriously, who holds the ship together? That's Dan. Anywho, happy belated birthday, Tom. All jokes aside, you are pretty freaking awesome.
That's a drunk email.
Yeah.
That's a drunk email. Don't give me your compliments. I don't need your compliments. Give me your money.
Yeah. I need specific reasons why you think I'm awesome. If you just generalize, I'm awesome, I'm like,
if you had
not
to pick
valuable.
one reason why you think you're awesome, what would it be?
Oh, lots of reasons.
Okay, give me your top. Give me your top one.
Yeah, give us some examples.
I need the top one.
I get it.
Google it.
I was lying.
Hey, Google, why am I awesome?
That's the reason. It's because I was so confident.
And the reason is...
I thought it would come to me.
I was so confident.
I was waiting.
That I was going to give you lots of reasons I was awesome. And then I had nothing. I didn't even have any of them.
All right. Are we doing email?
You know,
let's do another one.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Okay.
ask you. Since we're speaking of deep things,
I love deep things.
So the other on Saturday, I was hanging out with all my friends.
You guys doing mushrooms and talking about the world.
No, at the end of the night, with lots of alcohol been consumed, and one of my friends, and you know who it is. I don't want to embarrass him.
Okay, yeah, don't.
But
embarrass
when he has too many drinks,
all the time, you're like you always embarrass your friends.
No, this one needs to be protected.
Okay, no, I say this, and then I'm going to say his name
okay.
to make it sound worse.
This is just to make them sweat.
Yeah. And anyway, when he gets too loaded, he starts talking mad S. And by mad S, I mean just nonsense. He just starts talking.
Rambling?
Yeah, just talking nonsense. Giving me life lessons and stuff that.
What were they teaching you?
Yeah, well, he started asking me. He's like, hey, when was the last time you failed? When was your last failure?
Oh, okay. All right.
I
think I can tell.
He's getting drunk deep. Yeah. Let's talk about life, man.
And then I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I get mad.
Snap out of it, man.
Yeah, because he was trying to do a correlation with I should teach my sons how to fail. And they're like,
right. Yeah, he's right.
Let's just he's a teacher and an educator. And then he gets real deep and philosophical about this.
You gotta feel some earth on your hands.
And then I honestly, he's like, just tell me when's the last time you failed? And then I'm like, shut up.
I failed right now with this conversation.
Hold on, that's the Tom I want. The shut up. I've never seen shut up.
No, I'll tell my drunk friends to shut up.
I have never seen that.
No, but then I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I was like, and then I started going joke. And he's like, stop doing the jokes. Tell me the truth.
That'll make him real.
Oh man, I wish I was a fly on the wall for this.
Because I started doing.
You deflect.
I started deflecting the jokes, and
Yeah.
I'm telling the jokes. I'm doing the Dangerfield.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, tell me when the last.
He's trying to have a serious conversation with you.
And then I'm like, stop it. And then I get out of my head.
This is why you hate therapy.
And then I honestly couldn't think of it. And then he's like,
get trapped in a house for the weekend with the professor.
And then for sure, I failed 1,000. All I talk about is failure.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
couldn't think of it.
On the spot.
And still can't. I can't come up with anything.
You have not successfully fixed the problem with T&D Medical.
No.
That's a failure so far.
But I rationalize that as a joke. Who cares?
So even your failures you rationalize as jokes.
If
So
they are
this is a
jokes.
non-answer for you.
Okay, this is gonna.
Is it? But that's probably what's wrong.
This will
Of
bode
course,
poorly for
because
all
you
of us.
justify your failures.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. What are you
You're
supposed
to learn from them.
God.
He hates learning.
Man, that's
Next
it.
email.
All right, next email.
That's all I had on that
We
subject.
did it.
Next
I like it.
email.
I like it.
Flush the ghost. I just want to say that I've been smoking weed every day since the age of 13, and never have I ever even remotely considered the possibility of flushing my fat cloud. I absolutely hate this word and do not use it ever. However, you are now goated. Thank you for sharing, legend. So this guy was referring to how I said when you take a toot, you blow the vape down the toilet, and then you flush the ghost.
I've never heard that.
What?
I'm gonna start doing that.
The flush of the
I've
ghost?
started flushing the ghost.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a
a better way.
I bought a crazy vape machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the three card vapes?
Yeah, I bought it's this glass tube, and you stick 3 of the vape cartridges in it, the 518 vape cartridges in it, and when you pull on it, it pulls from all 3 cartridges, and then it shotgun blasts.
It's a 3 for 1.
White mega goes right in your brain.
Now, I just now thought of this.
510? Yeah, 510.
Can you just get, I guess, but you need 3 separate batteries because I was like, can you just put 3
No,
in your
it's
mouth?
the battery.
No, I know, yeah. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, you could just put 3 in your mouth and smoke 3 at the same time.
I've tried that.
But you need 3.
I've tried. It's hard.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what do you put 2 up the side and 1 in the center? I don't know how to do the ratio of the vapes.
I thought it was 3 bundled.
You like rubber band them together.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll work because of the circumference of the actual cartridge.
Yeah.
It is trashy. All vape cartridges are trashy. If you carry a vape on you, and I carry one. If you carry one on you, I do look down on you a little bit. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just being honest, and I'm talking about myself. Like, if I have a business meeting with you, and I'm dressed nicely, ready to go into the business meeting, and I reach in my pocket to get my wallet, and my vape falls out, that's a game over, dude.
Well,
that's a game over.
It's a sign of trashiness. I'm sorry, it is.
It's a game over.
There's nothing.
No, I'm just being honest.
didn't
I felt like I don't know why I even felt the need to tell you guys that, but I've started not carrying it.
that it.
I've started not carrying it.
I mean, it's fine.
No, I've been.
But
dropping
you have to
mine.
hide it.
I've been dropping mine a couple times, and people see it, and they do judge you.
Yeah, when it falls out of your pocket
Yes.
or what.
And then you know what happened? I was at a meeting, and it was a meeting it wasn't even a business meeting. It was I want to be careful here. It was just something family related with Andrea and Maisie and me.
Okay.
And
communion.
I dropped my vape, and the cartridge detached. So the battery was near me, but the cartridge went shooting under somebody else's chair, so I had to go to like a high top table and bend over and pick it up.
No.
Real trash. Oh yeah.
I would have left it. I would have left it.
No, I can't leave. That's $90.
Yeah, I would have left it.
It's $90.
Yeah, and then some of the other families
That's on
like,
me.
there's
That's
drugs
what,
here.
No,
exactly. That's why I
seriously.
would have left it.
No, I just
I'm like, not mine.
I just assume everybody, and I've done this before. Where I just assume everybody like looks at it and I'm like, I jewel. I have a nicotine pouch.
Still kind of trashy though.
Which is trashier?
The weed is definitely
okay.
But
so I just got to stop carrying it.
But I just assume, even though you say it's nicotine, that it's weed.
Right, because it's always weed.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people are doing that anymore, right? Like, are
So
people,
they're still doing it.
It seems like that's been phased out.
It's a lot less than it used to be.
It seems like people that were doing. Okay, this is what I think happened. People were doing vapes to get off of cigarettes. Then those of us that started doing weed vapes started doing our vapes. Then the people who were doing vapes were like, you're doing vapes now? Well, we're going back to cigarettes. That's what happened. It looks like cigarette people are jealous of marijuana vape people, and then they went back to cigarettes because I see more cigarettes than ever, and all vapes are weed. And I smell weed 24/7.
Yeah.
Up and down the streets.
There's a lot
we're
of
weed
vapes.
in it. Like we're in the weed.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And no one cares.
No.
Some BDM was asking, they're like, where can I go on vacation that has at least recreational marijuana?
What are you talking about? You go anywhere in the world.
Yeah, just go travel with
What a
it.
time to be like, come to my house.
Travel with your marijuana. No one cares.
They really
Put
don't.
it in your adopt kit.
I go anywhere
No one
now.
cares.
I go to Amway. I'm walking around the Kia Center. I'm on the court.
No one's looking for it. No police are looking
even
for
when
it.
they wand you.
THC or TSA is not looking for it.
No, when they wanded me at the John Moreland concert, I had it on me. I took a Megatoot, and they wanded me, and then I think the guy thought I had it on me, and I kept saying I didn't, but his wand wasn't finding anything.
Yeah, that one Disney old lady.
She ruined it for everybody.
15 years ago.
No, that wasn't.
Dude, that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I want to say
4 years.
Yeah, it was like 4 years ago or something.
It seemed longer in my head.
And you know what she did that I
But
think
anyway,
screwed it for us?
that
screwed
doesn't
us?
happen anymore.
She lied, didn't she?
No,
I want
they
to say
they
she
tested
said
it.
it was CBD.
Yeah.
She should have never. If she had just said like, "Oh, I forgot it was in my pants," no problem. But the fact that you're trying to get
Yeah,
over
but I
on
blame
them,
that security guard with that because I know, myself included, tons of us have gotten in with our vape pens with no issues.
Yeah,
that guy had it out for some reason.
seemed
You know
like
how
it,
some
right?
people have
A
like
stickler.
a thing where they have a power trip or something. There was something with that guy wanted to pop somebody, and it happened to be a grandma because I've gone through many a time with a pen with no issues.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, if
no
They
one
never
cares.
ask you what's in it. Like, even with bottles. You can bring bottles in all the time. You can put whatever you want in it. They don't check.
and the little ones,
But
you can disassemble them and fit them in your wallet.
Yeah.
You know, like it's easy enough to do.
But the TSA is not looking for your personal marijuana
Doesn't seem like it, no.
items. So just fly with it.
There you go. Just fly with it.
also-
Write that one down too. That's a good catchphrase.
Back to the guy's email. He
Yes.
said "goated" at the end, and I just learned that from our kids. On the camping trip, like the kids were saying that.
So it's not goaded into doing something.
No, it's like
the real proper English word of.
I thought that's what he was like. He was saying it like the kids say now. You're goated. That means like you're the goat.
Right.
But that's incorrect, right? In goaded, like you're encouraging somebody to do something.
Goaded them into it.
Right.
This
Yeah.
is the slang version.
Yeah,
of
this
it.
is
It's
the,
stupid. I'm
this
never
is-
gonna say it.
This is the kids nowadays are
it's
saying
dumb.
you're goated, which means like you're the goat, and like therefore I'm
Yeah.
goading you. You're goated. It's stupid.
Well, how can? But
I'm
you
a-
have to be the
you
goat
have
to
to
goat
know.
somebody. So if you say you're goated, I'd be like, well, you're the goat.
Well, they're flippantly.
No, it's like being knighted, but you're goaded. They're
Yeah, but
goading
the
you.
queen has to knight somebody. I'm just trying to figure out their stupid phrase. It's like if
You're
you're.
looking too hard into it.
Yeah,
It's
they're
a stupid
throw-
phrase. You don't need to look that hard.
They're
You
throwing
can't
it
goat me.
around.
You're nobody. So don't tell me I'm goated. You're nobody.
Well, they're just saying you're like if you do something good, you're like you're goated. You're the you did that good edit. You're goated.
I don't like that.
But they're throwing it around like
this
genius
is the first time
ones.
in a while that I've heard one that I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah, but
I haven't had that happen.
I'm more making making fun of the listener who wrote that because he's.
He did say he hated that terminology.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't ever type that to us.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cool. Nice work. Where's that go?
That is Thursday 1 and 2, and we can do the intros for those.
Okay.
For Wednesday and Thursday.
So Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Intro, right?
All right, guys. We'll see you after.